Hello, good morning, student. Today I am going to explain the first unit is called Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare. He was a greatest playwright in tragedian. He has written comedy as well as tragedy, but he was famous for tragedy. Even though that he has written sonnets, poetry. Even 134 sonnets he has written. That was on his wife, one of the best sonnet written by him. This Romeo and Juliet, from this tragedy, this is a tragedy. From this tragedy, he has taken only two acts. First act, fifth scene. They have chosen in PUC syllabus in that Romeo and Juliet. First act, fifth scene. In that is first scene, saying about Romeo attended a super. That super was hosted by Juliet's father. Without invited him, he attended the super to see a Rosalind. Instead of to see a Rosalind, he saw Juliet and fell in love. That is the story is there, starting by that. So beginning story I'm just I have explained. Okay, now I'm going to start. See, this first unit is very important. From this unit, 1 mark questions will be asked, 4 mark questions will be asked. These are the definite, fixed, even though 6 mark questions also will be asked from these lessons. Not sure the 6 marks means year wise one lesson they are choosing to for 6 marks. That's why I'm telling these first marks and 4 marks are definite, but 6 marks is indefinite. I'm saying to that because they are asking for 6 marks questions chapter wise. So that's why this also have a important, this chapter also have a important for asking a 6 marks. So in consider with that, we have to prepare well and write exams well. Nice. Okay. Thus, I am going to discuss today a summary because I already taught to you. Once again, I am sending to that the summary, 1 mark questions, 4 mark questions, as well as 6 mark questions. I will be sending. Don't worry about that. See that direct I am going to discuss about this lesson's summary. See, Romeo and Juliet is a play. It is a tragedy. It is written by William Shakespeare. There were two noble families in Verona. Verona, it belonged to Italy. In the Rome, there were come Verona city, a beautiful city. Verona is a beautiful city. It is called a pink city, like Jaipur in India. Like Jaipur, that city is also called a pink city, a beautiful city. In that city, there were two noble families, and in that two noble families, see what happened in this play. Just look it. See the Montagues and the Capulets. These two families are there. Montagues and the Capulets. Montagues and the Capulets. These two families belongs to the Romeo and Juliet. See, they were sure enemies. They were sure enemies. They are dead enemies. These two families are called dead enemies, sure enemies. Romeo belonged to the Montagues and Juliet belonged to the Capulets. See, Romeo belonged to the Montagues family and Juliet belongs to the Capulets. All the noble families of Verona were invited, but no one members from Montagues was invited. However, Romeo attended a supper in disguise to see Rosalind. Disguise means to wearing with mask. To wearing with mask. No one is identified. Disguise means what? No wearing with a mask. Means no one should recognize. No one should identify. Like that, he wore a mask and attended that supper hosted by Capulets family. Okay, that is the introductions of this play. Now summary. Romeo attends the party in disguise to see Rosalind. He sees Juliet on the dance floor. He is fascinated by her beauty. Romeo attended a supper hosted by Capulets family. How he attended means with disguise to see a Rosalind. Rosalind is his girlfriend. Rosalind is his girlfriend. So that's why he attended that supper with a disguise. Okay. He sees Juliet's on the dance floor. When he entered in that supper, supper means a function. Supper means what? Functions hosted by Capulets. As he entered in that supper, he saw Juliet and he was fascinated by her beauty. Who's Juliet? Beauty. Her beauty is unmatched and flawless. Means her beauty is unmatched, never compare. Like that, she was who? Juliet. When he saw like that, Romeo expressing about Juliet. He considers her as the most beautiful lady in the world. He observed her continuously. He falls in love with her at first sight. Romeo expressed about Juliet, she is the most beautiful in the world. Most beautiful in the world. And also, he was saying like that, he falls in love at first sight. At first sight. Because of her beauty, at first sight he fall in love. Who? Romeo. After the completions of dance organized by old Lord Capulets, he learns that she is the daughter of Lord Capulets, the staunch enemy of the Montagues. As soon as complete the dance, he touched her hand and given a kiss and feel that he feels that what he because of his rude hand touched her, blessed her. His rude hand, his rude hand blessed her. He feels like that. Who? Romeo. And also he says he knew that after completion of that supper, after completion of that function, she is the daughter of Montagues, enemies of the Mount. Means she is the daughter of Capulets. That Capulet is the dead enemies of Montagues family. He named after the completion of dance. Romeo expresses his true feeling. He describes her beauty and expresses the way he gets impressed by it. So he was expressing about her about her true feelings, about his true feelings, about his true feelings, and he describes her beauty and express the way he gets impressed by her beauty. Romeo says that Juliet teaches the torches to burn bright. How he expressed means Romeo, if she stood in the darkness, there is no need to any lamp. There is no need to any lamp. Means because of her color, because of her fastest color, because of her beautiful color, teaches the torches to burn bright. It became a brightness by her color, by her beauty. Like that, Romeo expresses about Juliet. Her beauty surpasses the brightness of the burning torches. Her beauty surpasses the brightness of the burning torches. Her beauty is surpassing the burning of the torches. Like that, he expressed, Romeo expressed about her. Shakespeare uses two images to describe her beauty. Romeo compares Juliet to the jewel owned by an Ethiopian lady. And also, Shakespeare uses two images to describe her beauty. To describe her beauty means just two images he uses to describe her beauty. Then Romeo compares Juliet to the jewel owned by Ethiopian lady. Ethiopian lady means African lady. Ethiopian means African. African lady, they are black beauty. If they own a jewels, how the jewels are brightness, shining. Likewise, Juliet's beauty shined in that function. In that function. Like that, he images Shakespeare images her beauty. The jewel in the ear of an African lady looks more radiant like the moon hanging upon the cheek of night. That African lady looks more radiant like the moon hanging. How they are wearing in their ear gold jewels, and then how it looks hanging as moon in the sky. Likewise, it was hanging in the cheek. Romeo expressed about Juliet. Cheek means that her beauty is rare in the world. Her beauty is rare. Like that beauty comes rare on the earth. He expressed. Romeo expressed. Rare means bala kadime. Very rare. See. It is too rich for use also. It is too rich to her beauty. Her beauty is too rich. He was expressing. Romeo expressing in the first stanza. He compares Juliet to the snowy doe. He compares Juliet to the snowy doe and the other ladies present on the dance floor to the crows. Because when he enters in the supper, when he enters in the grand supper in the functions, he saw Juliet was dancing on the floor among African ladies. Means as like he expressed that other than the Juliet, all are crows. She is like a dove. She is like a dove in among the crows. How the dove is looking a white among a crow. Likewise, she is looking in that dance. Juliet looks like that. He was expressing. That is first stanza. Then second stanza expressed by Juliet about Romeo. First stanza is expressed by Romeo to Juliet, and in second stanza Juliet expressed about Romeo. See, these two stanzas are there in that in our Pew syllabus. Juliet is found moving gently on the dance floor. Her movement with other girls looks like a movement of snowy doe with crows. He feels that his hands are rude and rough. His hands, he feels that his hands are rude and rough. He desires to touch her when the dance measure done. Measure done means stop, ends. Huh? He desires, sorry, he will feels blessed when he touches her hand. He says that he has never seen such a beauty. It is a true beauty too. He expressed true love for Juliet. So as soon as end of the dance, when she come down from the dais, then he, as soon as she comes down, he go and touch her hand by her rude hand, and he feels a blessed. He will feel blessed because like that she was a beauty. Like so, he expressed like that. That is there, and also says that he has never seen such a beauty, and also saying that it is a true beauty too. It is a true beauty too. True beauty. It's a true beauty. He was saying, and also he expressed that true love for Juliet. That is a true love for Juliet. He feels like that. Who Romeo feels in the first stanza. Now going to second stanza now here. Juliet also feels the prodigious birth of love towards Romeo, and also from Juliet also she feels that a prodigious birth of a love towards Romeo. That also birth when he expressed like that from the Romeo in first stanza, how he feels in the first stanza about her, likewise that love birth in her about her towards Romeo. She saying like that. Days pass and the love between Romeo and Juliet intensifies. The days pass and the love between Romeo and Juliet intensifies, means intensely they are loving from both sides. She invites the night. She knows that the nightfall will ensure the arrival of Romeo. She invites the night. Why she invites night? Because now that the night will fall will ensure the arrival of Romeo. In night only the Romeo will look it, comes in night times. See, he comes. Where I will tell you later. Means as a star. If suppose she dies, then Romeo also looks in the night as like a star, like that. To her expressing, the way of expressing is like that. Okay, see. She is eager to meet him. She asks him to come fast according to Juliet. Romeo is like a day in the night. Romeo is like a day in the night. See, she is asking to him to come fast to meet her, in the night. Because Romeo is like a day in the night. Because he was also a handsome person. So as like a day comes in the night, in night only. That's why she invites her night. Especially in night, he looks a brightness, looks a handsome, according to way of her expressing. She appeals night to bring her Romeo. She appeals night. She requested night to bring her Romeo. She expressed like that. She compares Romeo to the whiter snow found on the back of raven, the birds. Is like a back of raven birds. It's so high, it flies so high as like a brown dark color. It was a dark as like a crow. On her he founds as like a whiter snow. He founds. Who? Romeo founds as like a whiter snow. See, Juliet expressed about Romeo like that, a whiter snow, and he was also express her in first stanza as like a snowy doe. These are the two similes used by Shakespeare in this play. She wants to immortalize him. Juliet wants him immortalize. Immortalize means never die. After killed, he has to be live. It's like a Mahatma Gandhi. He died, but even though his birth anniversary as well as death anniversary we are celebrating, means he is with us. Likewise, Romeo also become immortalized according to Juliet. She says that when she dies, the knight should take him and cut him into little star. Suppose she will die. Suppose she dies, then the knight should take him, and cut him into little stars. Cut him into little stars in the sky. Hang in the sky. See, take him. He is requesting to the knight. She is requesting to the knight. She appeals to the knight. What she appeals to the knight? After she dies, then you take to Romeo and cut him into little stars to hang in the sky. It will enhance the beauty and charm of the sky. It will enhance the beauty and charm of the sky. That she says. Who? Juliet express about Romeo. Means he was also a handsome boy. See, it has enhance the beauty and charm of the sky. When Romeo cut into little stars and hang in the sky, then the night sky become a beautiful. Its charms are express. Become a more charm. The sky charm means lovely face. See, then the whole world will fall in love with night, then day, and people will stop worshipping the garrison, the Juliet immortalized Romeo. See, that she was saying like that. Then the whole world, if we cut into little star, hang in the sky, then the sky become sky looks a charm, or it enhance the beauty. Then the people, then the whole world will fall in love with night. The whole world fall in love with night, because the night in the sky looks so beautiful. That's why she expressed like that. The whole world fall in love with night, and the people will stop worshipping the garrison. Stop worshipping the garrison. Because they are fall in love with night and stop to worshipping the garrison, white sun. Thus Juliet immortalized Romeo. Like that, she was saying to him to become a immortalized. Like that, she is expressing about Romeo. That is the end in the second stanza. First stanza, Romeo express about Juliet. In second stanza, she is expressing about Romeo. In both are expressing each other because they are fall in love, a true love. That's why they are asking like that. They are expressing like that each other's. And here Shakespeare uses a similes. Two similes are there. See, he uses as like a Juliet as like a snowy doe, as like a Ethiopian ear. She looks like that. That these are the called as similes in according to figures of speech. Figures of speech also 8. In that first one is simile. Similes he uses, Shakespeare uses in this play. Okay, I think you might have understood. Whatever, if you are having any doubt, when I am going to engage the online class, at the time you may ask me whatever you are having doubt. I will make clarifications. Okay. See, after as soon as listen, you have to note down in your fair book. This is very important. And when college will reopen, means when offline class will be started, at the time we will check it, each and everything. That's why keep in the mind, and very important. First summary, just to know it, then go to 1 marks question, 4 marks. Like that, each and everything I will be sending. Don't worry about it. Okay? Thank you, one and all. Next class.